Hey everybody, we're all here. Hey, the Sucam isn't working today, so you're just gonna have to settle for my pretty hands. There we go. So, a few things to get out of the way. We have a winner from last week, and we're giving away this gorgeous design from Anita Goodesign Christmas letters. And the winner is Debbie Michel. 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 So congratulations, Debbie. So that's one. Send an email to Sue at omlembroidery.com, and that will, yeah, and give us your address so we can send it out to you. This week's is a good one. Look at this. This is one of my favorite ones. I've seen it a few times completed, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It is a tile scene. So all the blocks put together. So yeah, comment, it's a giveaway, do whatever, it's all good. Before we get started though, I'd like everyone to hit the like button. I think most people have. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel. A lot of people are asking, how do I get notifications of the lives? That's how. Subscribe to the channel. Those numbers count, and you'll always be able to find us. And it's good. So, yeah, this is awesome. This is gorgeous.
I love it.
I know. So, here's what we're doing today. And I came up with an idea. I had gone to Michael's and I found this really expensive box of bling. And they're just colors, different things with a silver backing. And I thought they looked fantastic on the circles. Now look, if we put the pearl one, I think I would do it all in pearls. But I had a whole bunch of different colors of it, and I thought, yeah, don't be afraid to add some bling, man. Bling is awesome. All you need is some like tacky glue, fabric glue. That'll work fine. So yeah, we can add a little bit of bling to everything we do. Don't kick my elf slippers, Dawn. I
did.
I heard the bells. So I am going to be using my metallic thread, and this is my King Star metallic thread that I got from Designs in Machine Embroidery, and I just literally can't stop using it. It's awesome, and I'm going to be using silver and gold. So you can use your metallic thread. Hopefully, if it's not King Star, it won't break. There are some decent brands out there. This is perfect, though. And if you don't have that, you can pick whatever colors you want. I like the gold on the back of both of these, and the silver on the tree is fantastic. So I'm going to move my bling pieces here. So I should introduce myself. My name is Sue, and I am from OML Embroidery.
And I'm Dawn.
No.
What?
You creeped up behind me, man.
I did. Can I interrupt for a minute?
Yeah.
Before you get rocking. If we have a lot of comments streaming through, so if anybody wants to make sure that your comment or question does not get passed, you can hit the little $ down there and make a small donation to help support the channel. We greatly appreciate it, and it also holds your question into the top chat so that I can not miss it.
And I can actually see it too, because it'll be big and colorful, and it's awesome. And yeah, donations are appreciated for sure.
Absolutely.
So, and you can do stickers too. It's a new thing
It
that
was fun.
you can do stickers. Yeah, we saw a lot of really cool ones. So donate if you can. Thank you very much.
If you can't, it's fine. I understand.
Okay, so this time, for once, I have my back fabric. So this is 8x7. Or 7x8, whatever, folded in half, and this is going to be the back part here. For some reason, the last two lives, I didn't have it ready, but I do this time. And I just have, decent sized pieces. These are actually just leftovers, and then small scraps. So this part is for the tree that we're going to do a flip fabric on. And then, of course, batting, and then extra thread just for fun, just normal quilting batting. There's different kinds to use. I have warm and whatever. I don't have enough of it though. And this is really nice. You can see there's a difference. This is kind of polyester and this is nice cotton. And there's different kinds, and you could use 2 layers if you want to make it more absorbent. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Someone says I'm frying bacon while I'm watching. Send it over. Send it over. No, I don't eat bacon. Don will though.
I love bacon.
So the first thing we need to do is 5x7 hoop. Here we go. And I have hooped tightly, nice and tight, some no-show mesh cutaway. If you don't have that, you can use regular cutaway, or if you really wanted, you could use tearaway too. But I think because we're doing so much, I think some type of cutaway will be the best. So no-show mesh, I like it because it's thin. Now, if you see, someone pointed out that they noticed that I cut the edges. You don't have to do that, and in normal embroidery I don't, but it gets in the way of the cameras, so I trim it down. It's better if you leave it longer or just leave it how it is, but that's why I do it, so don't feel obliged at all. So let's switch to McDreamy, who is the Dream Machine 2, and we are going to get started stitching. Don, the Norseman.
Oh, I missed already. Sorry.
He's Hi Sue and Don the man. I'm on. Okay, so the Norseman, and I think we had another guy. I can't remember what his name is.
Hello, the Norseman.
For Don support, because we give him a hard time and
Don
whatever.
Don doesn't get enough support.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. They're all supposed to give you a hard time. There we go. Thank you, Janice. Thank you for your donation. That's awesome. I appreciate it. See how that stands out? And it'll stay at the top too. So if you have a question, that's how to do it. It's for sure. So all the first timers, you can get the file for this for free in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group. It is under the files section. Look for your machine type and download it. And for people watching afterwards, not everyone can make the live, that's where to find everything. And always the supplies that you need will be in the description of the video and in the group. So there we go. There he is, Jeff Chandler. I'm there for you, Don. So Don has 2,
thanks, Jeff.
and I have, woo! Look at that, 171. That's awesome. I'm so excited. So let's go over to McDreamy. Are there any questions before I start? Any? Oh, thank you for putting the link up, Karina. She's awesome. She's just awesome. Let's go to my McDreamy.
Hey, McDreamy.
Switch over.
Yep, you're up.
Okay, just making sure. And we're going to get started. Good view. Ooh, look at that view. Good view. I love a good view on these cameras. That's awesome. So the first thing is that we're going to do an outline so we know where to put our batting. So let's go ahead and do that. Also like to mention, I'm using a dark thread. Normally I would use a white or light thread, and I use dark thread so you guys can see it, because if I was using white on this, you wouldn't be able to see a darn thing, would you?
Not at all.
Can I help you?
No. Thank you, Becky.
Ooh, Becky Bell, thank you. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, see, there's the stickers. Cool. That is cool. That's awesome. All right, so we're ready to start. Mr. Dreamy, there we go. Still good view?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love our new setup.
Yeah.
So through the donations from, I think, of the first one that we did, we were able to purchase a new camera stand, camera holder, however you want to say it. And it works so much better. I love the view. That's fantastic. So this is just the outline so we know where to put the stabilizer, because that's what's going next. The stabilizer. All right, McDreamy, let's go. All right, so I just have, it's actually a scrap piece. I could have used my sweet pea scissors and cut it down, but you know what? I didn't. So let's stitch that down. Let's stitch it down. Did anyone notice that my nails match the design we're stitching today? Did anyone? Just for fun. I thought I'd make that a thing.
They're nice.
Dawn really likes them. So they're sparkly and they've got a gold Christmas tree. Just for fun. Alright, I'm sniffy. Alright, so this is going to stitch down twice. I just kind of like that for extra security because we're going to be doing so much on it. Union, so Gail Tips. Thank you, Gail. Union, Washington. I'm awake. Good morning, Sue and Dawn. Well, good morning to you, Gail. Thanks for being here and thanks for your donation. That's awesome. We really appreciate it. Gil Scarsbrick, she is here. Hey, Dawn disappeared. Hello. Dawn disappeared. Oh my goodness.
I'm back.
Where did you go?
I'm hooking up a monitor for you, but it'll be delayed.
You don't have to hook up a monitor, Dawn. I have my iPad. Please don't start stuff in the middle of a live. Are you kidding me?
I need coffee.
Dawn. Switching over, because we want to trim this out. You don't have to, but I find it is really a lot better for the final look of it. So if you want to leave this, I mean, that's fine. We don't trim the outside of any of the other fabrics. So I'm using my duck-billed scissors.
How come I don't have a pair of duck-billed scissors?
I don't know. So you don't need them?
Hey.
Just grab them. I have like 4. Listen to the whiny man. Jeez.
Oh, see, they like your nails.
Well, yeah, I thought they were kind of cool. They kind of matched the tree. So I'm not even being that careful on the trimming. I just want to get it out of the final seam and get rid of the bulk because we want nice corners. So that's it. Let's go back to McDreamy and we're going to start the fun stuff. So I said this is going to be a test. This is a fairly complicated piece and it's going to require precision cutting and precision placement. So I'm going to say to everyone, take your time. Take your time. So the first one is a placement line and we're going to do burgundy on that side. So I'll get my burgundy. I have everything ready. Get my burgundy larger piece. Everything good? Good view. I keep looking over and say, good view. So this is just our placement line and we're going to do flip fabric. So we're going to have a nice crease down the middle. But the first piece is just applique. Wait till McDreamy finishes his dance. So we're going to trim this a little bit. What I did too, if you look at this piece here, I cut a piece big enough that if I trim it here, this is enough for the Christmas tree. So you're really only using one piece. I thought that was super handy. All right, so let's stitch this down. There we go. It's frayed a little bit there, but I think I've made it up enough. Then we're gonna trim it out is the next thing. So this isn't really precision trimming this part, but the tree is, because I decided to make the outside of the tree instead of, you know, regular satin stitches. I did fancy stitches and we want it to cover. So hopefully we can do it. I did it. I made a few boo-boos on the first one, but it still looks amazing and I'm happy with it. So it's awesome. And I love the burgundy. That burgundy makes me so happy. It's awesome. And the green that goes with it. Nothing fancy. Dance. Little dance. We're going to go back to the desk view. Dawn, we're good?
You're good.
We're good. Because I am going to trim, I guess, this part. I don't really need to trim the bottom. And I don't really need to trim this close up or anything. So I'm going to hack away. And I'm not going to do that part either. I started off a little close. We're going to cut all this off afterwards. So I didn't really need to trim anything. I just didn't want this big piece there. But if you look, it's going to be pretty close for the Christmas tree. So back to McDreamy we go. So the next piece is green, and it's going to be the folded fabric or flipped fabric piece. So we're going to stitch the outline so we make sure our piece is big enough when we do the actual flip. That's the important part. So, and then this line here should be nicely down the middle, which is awesome. Woo! Look at all the colors. That's awesome. So Linda Shantz, thank you for your time and talents. Well, thank you for joining us. We couldn't do any of this without you. I just hit the camera, darn it all. And we appreciate you guys so much. Jackie San Pedro, thank you very much. Nice unicorn. Marcia Gentry, super design. I love it. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Isn't that cool, Dawn?
That's awesome.
Yep, I'm happy. So I don't want to use I almost used my back piece. Good Lord. Can't have that. So make sure when you're doing the flipped fabric that it's going to fit. Now, I live on the embroidery edge and I have that one pretty close. But that's okay. And you want to turn it upside down. And it's going to stitch on the second line. So try not to get that mixed up either. The second line. So I'm just going to do it right about here. I know I have a lot of room, but I'm going to line up here. Yeah, I'm kind of on the embroidery edge. And we're going to stitch that down. So coming along here. Awesome. Are there any questions, Dawn, that you've seen? People are following along?
Well, Karina's answering questions as we go too.
So. What would we do without Karina? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, okay, let's do the flippy thingy. I'm just going to pull it out a little bit so I can see. And what I like to do for it is we want a nice fold right there. So my long nails come in handy and I just finger press it down. If you want to use a little spray, which I'm gonna, so I'll just take it off there just for a quick second. Never spray near your machine. It's not good for your machine. McDreamy is beautiful and I'd like to keep him that way. There we go. So you can see that this made a pretty good difference right here.
What kind of fabric are you using?
It's just cotton quilting fabric that we got from our local store. We just like the bright colors, and I don't even have that much of it. So nothing fancy this time. Normally I use spectacular layer cakes and stuff like that. This is just fabric. I wanted Dawn. I wanted the trees. He homered that. I wanted the tree to stand out and the sparkly thread. So I've got that folded. I have a nice crease. If you have a little iron, you could iron it down for even more perfection. But press it down, make sure it looks good. Don't pull on it too much because it won't look nice if you do that. So, okay, now that I've got that done, let's stitch it down. Let's stitch it down. It's looking good so far. I'm liking it. Nice. Yeah, it's nice and flat. No bumps. Pretty good so far. Try to get it as perfect as you can, just for fun. Awesome. So 1/2 green, 1/2 burgundy. You can use any colors. You could use busy and solid fabrics. You could pink and blue. You can do anything you want. All right, so the next thing to stitch out is our quilting stitches. And I really liked the Christmas tree quilting stitches. I thought that would be absolutely awesome for this in the background. And a couple of my friends, hi Lynn, by the way, she looked at it and looked at it again, and she was like, wow, the background, I just noticed it. I'm like, yep, it's cool. So I'm just threading my gold king star, which is awesome. I keep hitting the camera, which is hilarious. I didn't do it last time. I don't think I bumped the camera once, did I? No, I don't think so. So threading it, and it is going to do the background. Mary. Well, you can do it too. Mary Flynn, thank you. Is your fabric choice like a grunge? It's kind of, we have a whole bunch of different colors of it. So hopefully, moved on.
Oh,
so I can see. Just see if I can get the view. See, it's kind of a grunge. That might be what it's called. It's part of a set that they have blue. It was like huge in the store. That's what it is. So it's kind of lighter and darker. Maybe you can see it better on the green. See, there's little light.
Yeah, the green shows it a bit better.
Spots in it.
Lighter and darker spots.
And I love it. I absolutely love it. So there you go. Renee Edwards, thank you very much. Okay, let's get this stitching and I can look at the comments. So gold King Star thread to give the background a little bling. Of course, you can use any color. So what about variegated thread? Do you guys love variegated thread? I actually have some variegated metallic thread, if you can believe that. It's not as easy to use as the King Star, but background would be, what about variegated thread in Christmas colors? I think that would look awesome. So that's going to stitch out. Now I can look at the comments and see what's going on. Oh, Renee Edwards got a sticker. Hee hee. Love and kisses on the stickers. I love it. I think the background Christmas trees are a great touch. Yeah, I think it adds to the design, and I think it's really pretty. I really like it. I thought that was so much fun to do. Yes, for the variegated thread. Yeah, I should. I had one variegated thread that was Christmas colors, and it was red, green, and white, and that looked amazing. Absolutely amazing. No. No, here, I'll take it though. So, it does exist. Look at this. It does exist. This is the variegated metallic thread. But, like any metallic thread other than King Star, you have to... See how it's come unraveled already, but you have to put it in a cup to use it.
Those are great too.
Yeah, that kind...
It's a different kind of variegated.
Yeah, this is Gunold. You can see it's Gunold, and I bought it because I've never seen variegated thread. So it's gold, copper, and a light blue, and it's beautiful if you can get the thread breaks to not happen too often. Now this kind of thread would be excellent as well. Even in those colors, you see it has a little bit of a variation on it. I think that would look really good too. Dawn picked that out. The rest of my variegated threads are in a drawer, so I should have had them out, but isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Okay, so my metallic variegated thread is unraveling everywhere. Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to take it. It's all over. Thank you! Metallic thread, you know you love it, but... Yeah, it's kind of stiff and thick sort of thing. Anyways, I wish I'd heard of the cup hack before I started a project this week. Yep, it's a great hack actually, and it makes a big difference. And it's the only way to use regular metallic thread, which I love. I've got to tell you, I have had so much fun with this King Star thread. Hopefully, you know, everybody's not getting tired of it, because I just think it just adds so much to the design. I absolutely love it. And it's so much fun, and it works. So it's just like regular thread or metallic thread. Metallic thread, please. It's looking amazing. Dawn Brown, are you going to design a candy cane design? I think you're working on a gingerbread house now, aren't you, Dawn?
Yeah.
Gingerbread house first.
I'm trying to think of something with a candy cane as well.
Candy cane. Well, mug rugs. I decided I want to be the mug rug queen of the internet, so Hopefully I can attain that, as well as my
If we keep having people join us like this, we can sure do them all the time.
oh, well, yeah. That's the thing. If you guys participate and watch and get me good views and whatnot, we'll keep doing it, because I'm having fun. Are you having fun, Don?
I'm having a blast.
Yeah, we have a blast doing this, and it's awesome. Yay, gingerbread house, my fave. I know. Karina says, you are the mug rug queen. Not yet, but I plan on it. Maybe if we get a lot of people today, I will give you a preview of hiccups again. 2 that I've done. I don't know if it's necessarily next week. I haven't decided that yet. 2 that I've stitched out. 1 I really love. The other one Dawn really loves. So maybe we'll give you guys just a little breezy preview of it. Look at how pretty that gold is. I love it. And the Christmas trees are amazing. I think we're just about done with that part, and the fun is just about to begin. I need to put my brown thread back on, because we have to do the bottom of the tree. Someone said, I just saw, just kind of briefly on my way by to get my thread, someone said the red truck, and I think that's another thing Don is on his list.
It's on my plate.
Yeah, I guess. Plate is kind of full,
It's
because,
getting there.
well, but it's worth it. We're having so much fun creating and stitching these designs out with you guys. It's just, I love the reaction. I love the people watching right now. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So, just threading the brown for the bottom of the tree. Of course, again, you could use any color. Brown just makes sense to me. So, that's what I'm using. And plus, I had it right here, so whoop, there we go. A little bit of fill stitches here, nothing fancy. We could have done it as an applique, but I think solid stitches make a difference. Oh, you know, like how I thread? Oh, McDreamy, are you being picky?
Layla, thank you very much.
For what?
For 50
No.
kroners.
What's a kroner? I don't
I think
know.
that's a kroner. I think that's what that is.
Oh.
It's hard to tell because it's all done in their own currency, so it's hard to
It's
tell.
kind of cool, but
It's neat.
thank you
You
for
get to
the
learn new
donation.
names.
Thank you for the donation. That's awesome. All right, McDreamy, shall we try this again? Pretty boy. Yep, we're good now. We're good now. Thank you, Sue and Dawn. You are very welcome. I'm glad you are enjoying it. And I'm glad that everyone's watching. 201 people. Snap. I love it. I love it. Oh, Karina says kroner is Norwegian. Oh, well, we're learning. We're learning. Thank you very much. So, is that one of your Norwegian friends? Karina's been passing it around to everyone because she's having so much fun. It's awesome. Dawn, it's hard Norwegian cash, the Norseman says.
You mean
That's
coins?
well, yeah. Woot for gingerbread. Thank you for all you do. Well, you're welcome. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for stitching along and making amazing Christmas gifts for your family and friends and whatever. And also, you know, making it your own. That's one of the things I like to show people is think outside the embroidery box. So I'm doing it in green and burgundy, and I think it looks spectacular. But if you want to change the colors, try it. I don't like everything I try, but I like this one. What's up?
Oh, I just wanted to welcome Mary. She said it's her first live stream, and she's happy to be here.
Oh, well, welcome, Mary. Thank you for joining us. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Hopefully you have subscribed to the channel.
We love seeing new faces as well as the regular people that drop in to see us.
Yeah, that makes me happy. Okay, so now we're starting on the precision part. So what we want is this side to be green and this side to be burgundy. So we are going to do that. So the first part is going to be straight applique. So we're going to do an outline for that so we make sure we place everything properly.
What's in your bobbin?
What's in my bobbin?
Yeah.
That's a little personal, isn't it? Just regular...
Inquiring minds want to know.
I know. What's in your bobbin? We could start a funny saying about that. Let's make that a thing, guys. What's in your bobbin? Just regular bobbin thread, pre-wound bobbin thread. I don't use anything fancy. That actually looks cool like that. Alright, so this is applique. Make sure you get your fabric the right way. And I'm just going to plunk it down. There's no pattern per se on it, so that makes it easier. And plunk it down. Oh, I should have cut that piece off. It kind of got in my way. And we're going to stitch it down, and it's going to stitch twice. Terry Sullivan. Cool. Thank you very much. I'm going to make a Christmas tree carpet. That would be cool. We're going to have to do some trimming, so I'll have to switch. Move all my junk out of the way first. There we go. Whoop. I got thread everywhere. It's just blingy. Okay, so that's stitched down twice. Again, I'm using a dark thread so you guys can see it happening. Otherwise, you won't. So I'm going to switch cameras to the desk cam. As soon as McDreamy's done doing his McDreamy dance.
Sarah says we need a What's in Your Bobbin t-shirt.
Okay, I am all over that. I will do that. I think that's really funny. What's in your bobbin? That might be a little bit of copyright, but not necessarily. I am going to do that this afternoon, and I am going to thoroughly enjoy it. So there we go. Now for this trimming here, I'm going to be a little more careful. So I'm really precise on it. Really precise. I want to be careful to really cut close, but not too close, to the stitches. I get too much of a shadow. It's hard for me to see. There we go. And this is where nice applique scissors come in handy. I always like to put a little bit of tension on the fabric. I'm not pulling it. I'm just keeping it tight so I can make a better cut. I always find that it helps so much, and it speeds up the trimming work. So there we go. And that is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Except for that. Except for what I just did. But isn't it coming together nicely? I love it. I love it. So I'm just going to fix that one part. And I'm just going to take this off because it's in the way. That is all. So that's one side. And now we have a green tree. So let's fix that and make it less green. Less green and more burgundy. All right, so this is going to be the flipped fabric part. So we're going to give ourselves an outline so we know what we're doing. So this is just letting us know for placement. Isn't that cool? Coming to... Oh, I guess I could have done a little bit of a better job. I have all the lighting kind of funny, so there's no reflections, so that's why.
Yeah, it kind of needs to be trimmed pretty tight and hard with the lights.
It's a little bit. I had my hand over it. All right, so now it's time for our flip fabric. And you know that we're going to be flipping the fabric because the next thing on your machine to stitch is a straight line. So put your fabric face down. This is the line that we're doing. That was our outline. This is our trim line. You can see the difference. And we're going to put this just there so it covers. And now it's going to do the line that we have for folding. So it's coming along, guys. It's getting there. And we'll see how well I did.
Thank you, Sandy, for $10.
Ooh, Sandy, thank you. Sandy does a lot of stitching in the group. It's awesome. Cynthia Allison, thank you very much. Look at the sticker. She's got a Superman. That's awesome. Those stickers are so cute. I think they're hilarious. Thank you very, very much, everyone. So, same as before. And I'm pretty precise. Pretty precise. And I'm going to give it a press, and I'm actually going to quickly spray away from my machine just a little bit, just so I can get that really flat look. If I had ironed my fabric, it might have looked better, but oh heck, I don't want to iron anything. I could have though. Maybe I should. Nah.
I think it's great to have these done in video form rather than a PDF or something for instructions.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
The video is very thorough.
Yeah, you get to see everything in action, and if you wanted to write down the steps, you could. So I think this is way more fun than looking at a PDF. Don't you guys think so? I do. All right, so the hardest parts are done. Let's do another trim. So, and this one we want, again, to be careful. And we'll switch to the desk. So, some things I'd like to point out. You can see if I move this, it's almost perfectly on, so that looks fantastic. So I'm just gonna, again, take my time and carefully trim, because the final stitches that cover up all this are not satin stitches. So you want to be really precise on it. And this is, you know what? This is really good practice for any applique, for sure. I can see a little bit better.
Test your skills.
Well, that's kind of what it is, yes. Test your folding fabric skills so you can get a nice flat line there. And your applique, and also, of course, trimming. Okay, this is a bit thicker because there's a double piece in there from folding. So I'm going to be extra careful with that, and I think right here does it. So, am I right on? I'm slightly off, but that's okay. I might have to adjust the file for that. Close enough, though. I like it. Can you make a note, Dawn? The middle line is, for some reason, slightly off. We might upload a fix for that. It's just slightly off. I don't, if it bothers anyone. I don't know how that happened. But, you know what? Boo-boos happen, my people. It just happens. So, now, we're going to change threads. And we are going to change to silver metallic. So, gold and silver, burgundy and green are the only colors that we have in this. And I like it. I absolutely like it. There we go. Now, I changed the pattern on the inside, like garland, for no reason. I just changed it. Maybe that's probably how I moved the line accidentally. What's up, Dawn?
I just want to say thank you, Jay Ratcliffe.
Ooh, thank you.
We appreciate your support.
Another donation. Yes, we really appreciate your support. Any donations that you guys make, I'll roll back into the channel and purchase things like better cameras and camera mounts. You can see that this is an amazing view and it makes a big difference. So let's go for silver. And it should be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Very cute tree. I kind of like it. There we go. Oh, yeah, okay. I kind of like this a little bit better than the original one. I had kind of swirlies on it, which I like too, but I think this one's better. We'll see though. Oh, there's a trim. There, didn't need to be a trim. Wow. All right, rocking and rolling. I'm going to have a little drink here. Ah, much better. Doesn't the silver look fantastic?
I love it. Do I get to have one of these?
Do you get to have... No, these are for your mom.
Oh, come on.
They're always for your mom. She
Why
likes
are they
them.
always for Mom? Why does Mom get them all?
Because it makes her happy. Make your own. What the heck are you harping at me for? Make your own. You can get the pattern off of my computer. What a guy, huh? Jeez. What a guy. He's hilarious. I think I like this better for the garland design. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Oh, we're going to switch to gold. So, okay, this was the hardest part to set up. I guess we could have done the outside silver too. What do you guys think? Should we do the outside stitching in the star in silver or gold? Silver or gold? I'm not really sure. I think they would both look good. I did gold on the original one. What do you think, Don? See how pretty the silver is on the red and green?
Yeah, I like the silver.
See,
I think probably silver because you've got the gold trees already in them on the rest of it.
Yeah, it still looks good though. That's a tough call. I didn't think of it.
Does look good still, but silver.
What does everyone say? Oh my, silver! Holy cow!
Silver, couple of golds. Okay, everybody wants to see silver.
Okay, so I'll rethread silver. Okay, we just looked away for a minute. I think.
What were we thinking?
Sometimes changing it up at the machine really works. And that's basically what I just did. I looked at the silver with the new garland and I thought, you know what? Let's roll with this. It's always worth a try.
There's already rules for this crap.
Well, I love the participation.
It's awesome.
We're going to do a mystery mug rug where everyone will get to decide the fabric and the thread, and we'll do, you know, a simple design, but we'll be able to create it ourselves. And I thought that would be really fun to do. Oh, I love the silver. Oh, I love it. Yeah, you can see the top.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
You guys will be able to see it in a second. That's awesome. Love the garland. Yeah, I think that's a better one. I changed the position of it and I changed the style of it and I kind of like it better. The swirly was pretty, but do people have their Christmas trees up yet? We don't do ours until closer to December 1st because my birthday's at the end of the month. And it's just like, or close to the end of the month, and it's like a pet peeve for me to celebrate Christmas before we do my birthday. It almost always happens, mind you, but...
The house down the street has their tree up and lights on that side.
Oh, well, it is exciting for that. December 1st. Yeah, no, that's interesting. No tree, 3 cats.
Fair enough.
That's a great comment. We have a Beetlejuice and we have a wiener dog left. My old guy, Odie. Yeah, what do you think? Silver. That looks really good. And I've got excellent coverage. See, when you do applique, you don't have to use satin stitches. You can, dress it up a little bit. I think this makes the whole tree look fantastic. A little bit out of the ordinary, but I love it. That's silver. It makes the tree stand out, which is what I wanted. Hey, you can just come up with new stuff. And look, we got nice coverage there. Look here. It's hard for you guys to see, but you will. Beautiful tree. Other than the line being slightly off, I love it. My tree is up all year. Looks lovely. No tree, Irish wolfhound whose tail is dangerous. Oh, Irish wolfhounds are gorgeous. They are big boys. Big boys. Okay, yeah, you know what? Silver. Oh, I love metallic thread. That is just awesome. So, yeah, do you guys like the idea of the mystery mug rug? I think that would be a lot of fun. And we can all work on it together and we'll have a couple of options. We've done some Halloween stuff a couple of years ago like that and it was just total fun. Pick the thread, pick this, you guys design it, and of course get the design for free. Leah Geary says, trees aren't perfect, so an offline is no problem. Well, you know what? I think you're right. I don't think anyone would notice. I notice because I'm really hard on myself when it comes to designs and I'm really picky, but I think someone looking at it, I don't think you'd notice, really. The Norseman, thank you. Coffee for Don. Coffee for Don. He always goes out and has a coffee and thanks the Norseman and Karina for their donations. So, yeah. I got mine from Designs in Machine Embroidery. And I'll put a link. There is probably one in the description, but I'll tell you where you can get it. A couple other people found different, it all comes from Designs in Machine Embroidery, but you can go to different stores. And Cindy King, hi Cindy, by the way, found big spools of it. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's amazing that I would do that too. So different places, and a couple people found it on Amazon. Oh, I love even the silver star. Awesome. So the Norseman, one up. Look at the animation. That's so cute. Thank you. Regular embroidery needle. Yes, thank you, Karina. It's a 7511 embroidery needle. I never change for anything for many reasons. Okay, it's calling for a color change, but I'm gonna do these in silver. Okay, I'm really happy with how that turned out. Beautiful. Wow, that just changed the whole design. Absolutely gorgeous. I am so happy. So we can bling or no bling. Bling or no bling. We'll see after. Maybe we'll play around with it. I used white metallic for garland and ornaments. Oh, white metallic. Beautiful. I bet you that looks good. Amazing. The Amazon version isn't called King Star. It's written in Japanese on the label, but I think it's the same thread. I am, hold on. This is what the top of it looks like. And you're absolutely right. It is in Chinese. I guess the key is the MA5. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. Isn't this blue amazing, though? It, like, glows right off the camera. Isn't that stunning? The only color, guys, that I haven't used yet is this. So, yeah, it's kind of a turquoisey green color. Isn't that amazing? So we got to come up with something that I can use it for, because it's beautiful. I suppose, you know, you could do it on a Christmas tree. Easy enough. I love it. I absolutely love it. The embroidery store has the gold and silvers in large spools. Awesome. Awesome. I like that. I really like the decorative stitch instead of satin stitches as an outline. Me too. I thought I'd give you guys a little challenge, and you know me, I like to think outside the embroidery box, and I thought that's perfect. Now, there isn't much breathing room for mistakes for that, but I think it looks fantastic. This stitching done instead of...
It looks good. You just have to be really precise.
Yeah, well, that's why I said it's kind of a challenge for you guys, that you have to cut it.
It can be done.
Yeah, just cut it close. Okay, the silver looks amazing. So gold and silver. Yeah, I'm even happier with it now. It's awesome. The Norseman, she would rather a luminaire. Everyone wants a luminaire. For sure. The green would look good on the gingerbread house. Yeah, we're going to make a gingerbread house shaped mug rug. And we're going to do everything a little bit differently. So we're not going to be doing the back, you know, the folded over fabric. We won't be doing that. We'll be doing different stuff. All right, so believe it or not, we are ready for the back. So I am just going to change over the thread because I don't want to waste my King Star thread. I just want, oh, bang the camera. I just want the King Star thread for, you know, the fancy stitches. So I am just going to take a moment to switch that over to my generic brown thread that I used on the bottom. What are you laughing at?
Karina's pitching in to help get me a pair of duckbill scissors. Thank you, Karina. See, somebody is on my side.
Karina, you and I are going to chat afterwards. I'm just kidding. Actually, we're going to have Karina on the show one day, an extra show, and we might digitize together and, just generally chat. And I think that would be a lot of fun. So we have our back pieces there. She is pitching in for a duckbill scissor for Dawn.
Yep.
Well, he probably needs them. My scissors are 10 years old, and I'm thinking they're probably old and dull, kind of like me. So, yeah, maybe Dawn does need them, I suppose. I wish I knew more people who embroider so I could share the great sew-alongs with more people. Well, thank you for sharing it all, every little bit. Even if you share on your timeline, everybody should do that. Share it on your timeline. It all helps. Every like helps. Every comment helps. Every share helps. Every view helps, for sure. So, okay, we're going to put down our folded fabric. So I've got it folded. This is the 8x7 fabric. And fold in towards the middle. So we just want to make sure it covers. So I just put the first one down there. The second one is the exact same thing. Fold towards the middle. Double check. Yes, fold towards the middle. And you want them to overlap. About an inch, maybe more. And I'm going to search for my tape that everyone borrows and isn't at my desk. No, not that tape. I'm not using Gorilla Tape. Oh. Dawn. I'm looking for the painter's tape.
It's right here.
Oh, I did that. Oops. Nope. It has beagle teeth in it.
The beagle did that.
Look at this. Beagle teeth. Beetlejuice was here. Thank you. I don't want to call him. I don't want him down here. So that's awesome. Sandra, thank you very much. Just because you rock. Well, that's awesome. Thank you very much. You mean me, not Dawn, right? Yeah, hey. I'm thinking so. I'm thinking so. All right, so we have the beetle-eaten tape. Now, you don't have to tape it. I can get it to work just fine on my 10-needle machine. McDreamy does not like the folds. Each and every time he'll mess it up. I might have put it on the wrong side, too. So, we're going to stitch that down.
You should see what Robbie's doing to tape.
You should see what?
Rottweiler's doing tape.
Oh. Oh, I think Beetlejuice got a little caught there.
Oh, Abby's calling.
There we go. Why isn't the thumbs up button not moving? Yeah, good point. There are 200 people in the sew-along.
Should be 200 thumbs up.
There should be 200 thumbs up. Good point. Thank you very much for the reminder. I love medical tape. I have an RN in the house and an almost RN in the house, so I should be able to get some medical tape because it works really nicely. It's easy to tear, and it doesn't leave any residue or anything.
See, Norseman says we need to start a Dawn fund so we can get all the tools in.
Dawn has 5 machines, 5 multi-needle machines, so I'm sure he's okay. Jeez.
But I don't have scissors.
Okay. I'll buy him a pair of scissors. Jeez. Is the fabric store open today?
Yeah.
Saturday. We will take the donations and buy Dawn scissors. Because he's a suck. There we go. Be careful putting your hands in front, like where it's stitching, by the way. I know I do it. But try to be careful doing that. Make him a mug rug with what? No scissors for Dawn. Yes.
Sarah.
I like the way they think.
They're all picking on me.
They should be. It's been almost an hour, and this is the first time you got picked on? Come on, ladies. He's only got 2 defenders. So, I'm just going to take off the tape. And then I am going to take it out of the hoop. And it doesn't look like much yet, does it? But it will. All right, I'm going to get my big scissors for this part. Awesome. Back looks good. Cool. All right. Trim it out. Now, don't get too close. You would not want to go over. I really like this style of mug rug because once it's off your machine, it's done. You don't have to sew stuff together. You don't have to put any fabric on the back. I just find it easier. Yeah, completely in the hoop, and I love how it works. So, okay, clip your corners, and I actually do a couple of extra snips. You just got to be a little careful with it just to get rid of the bulk out of the corners. I find it's a really good look. It just a little bit better. So, always, of course, be careful when you are trimming like this because we don't want to cut the thread. My desk is forever full of little biddly bits from the mug rugs that I'm test sewing.
You find biddly bits where there's not supposed to be biddly bits.
There's biddly bits everywhere. Little green, burgundy.
We track them through the house.
Oh, there we go. So I'm just folding it out and I am pushing out the corners. Now you can see my first corner, how lovely that is. That's because I reduced the bulk in the corner. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. Now you can use, a purple thing. You can use, a lot of people use chopsticks to push these out. I am just going to use my Christmas nails. So then, while this one is like this, we're going to fold back this part and do it like this. Oh my goodness, I love the silver. I love the silver.
Diane says it's great that we do the presentation like this. It takes the apprehension out of it for the people who haven't done them before.
Oh yeah, I encourage everyone to try. Try. You have absolutely everything that you need in the video and you can stitch with confidence. That's one of my big things. Be confident in your stitching.
Oh, silver's better.
Oh,
like
silver
better. I see
silver is way better. Do I ever like that? Now, it's not 100% perfect, but I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I'm really happy with that. I also made the trees a little bit smaller so there's more of them, and I kind of like that too. Isn't that nice? So you can see this one here, I didn't clip the corners the way I did with the 3 cuts. And this one I did. And I think it's much better. It's still curved, but it looks better. Fatter? It kind of will. Yeah, it kind of will. I haven't ironed it. This is ironed. This isn't. This is just... But I'm loving it. So what do you guys think? I cannot wait to see people's work. Even if you use the same colors, yours will be a little bit different, but I can't wait to see it in the group. I'm so excited.
I like seeing the different materials they use.
Yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun. And we had, just a second ago, 220 people in the live so long, and I am thrilled. I am so thrilled. This is so awesome. Which is the one in the file download? The first one you stitched? No, this one. This one, you guys. The one I just stitched out is what you guys will be doing. I tweaked this one. I looked at it for a couple days and I tweaked it. And I do like it much better. I do like this one much better.
Me too.
Yeah, I do like it. So... it's going to be exciting to see the variety. Yeah, you can, the pieces that of fabric that you're using are not huge. So you can, save your scraps. You can do 4 different pieces. You can do a lot of stuff with it. So think about it. Try different things. Step outside the embroidery box. and try something different with this design. And I hope you guys are having fun. Thank you so much for being here. You guys make me so happy with 220 people in here. Oh yeah, let's look at with the bling. Hold on. I saw someone, I didn't read the whole thing, but I saw someone said bling. So I would just glue the, oh, okay, the pearls. That's still my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
Yep.
And these were, again, really cheap from Michael's. I would use the same colors for all of them, but you don't have
really
to.
be able to use it as mug rug, though, if you put those on.
Well, that's a valid point.
It does bling it up, but it'd just be more for looks, for decoration. Which, you know, a lot of people do anyway.
So I need more coffee.
No.
It looks pretty.
A lot of people would put them out just to have them sit there for decoration.
There are, yeah, that's what your mom does, I think. So, okay, be wary of the bling. I really like how it looks, and you can just, you know, put it on the, I really think that's beautiful. Dawn gets Sue a coffee. I know, I need one.
I will.
I need one. It's awesome. So, are there any questions? I hope you guys really love this. I hope you guys have so much fun today with this design. It is fun and easy and looks amazing. Even if you don't use the King Star thread, use any thread that you want. And it's awesome. And everything's free. All I ask is you guys, you know, watch, share, get everyone in on it because it's so much fun. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys like this video. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.